Well, hello, everybody. I've been saying for a while I was going to put something up and do a little video or something, so here we go. But I do have a special guest with me today. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody who's going to come in and listen. Thank you for leaving comments. Thank you for thumbs up, thumbs down. Thank you for negative comments. Anything is good. I do not criticize anybody here. This is my platform to voice my opinion and to just put it out there. So a little bit of something's better than nothing. Exactly. So my guest today is Doc. Doc has been my buddy for, oh Lord, close to over 40 some odd years. It's been a minute. We grew up together. We lived down the street from each other. This house was my house was his house. We just two old country boys. Some people call us rednecks. I take no offense to that. I like my neck rib. Yeah. So I've been kind of telling Doc what I've been watching on YouTube in between going to his house and helping him out with his back surgery. And by the way, y'all, he's recovering. His pain level's pretty doggone good right now. He hasn't had to eat any pain there, so he's on my end. He should be able to drive, so I'm no longer the chauffeur. And I keep telling him I get paid by the mile, and it's down there close to 3 hours one way just to get to his place out here in the woods. So yeah, he said a lady that I keep telling him, hell, I can't even afford to pay attention, much less pay you to drive my ass around. So Doc, remember me telling you about these channels that have come out here of late, and how they're trying to help this family down there in Florida. Now, yeah, I remember that. This family in Florida, they got nobody no harm. They didn't raise a hand, raise a finger, raise a fuss. But there's this one big old YouTuber who thinks that, he's got all the gold. What's that song? All the gold in California or something like that. Or in Fort Knox or something like that. He believes that, he can buy a town, buy people. Well, heck, we already figured it out. He buys subscribers. And that rather just boils my bones. I'm going to tell you right now, it does. So, my opinion is just my opinion. And I don't care what he says. If he offends anybody, I apologize. I'll be known to offend a few. Right. I mean, we don't sugarcoat nothing. I always tell people, if you want something sugarcoated, take your behind back down there to the Krispy Kreme or to the Dunkin' Donuts or somewhere else that sells them pretty little bangs, and go get you some sugar, because I'm not sugarcoating jack. Hell no. So, if I do cuss, I'm going to apologize for that too. Sometimes I get heated. And now, Doc's family, they were farmers. Were they not, Doc? Yes, they were. And on your farm, you had a lot of chores to do. True? Oh, yeah, man. If I didn't do them, I got my honey told up. Yeah, and I heard that all the way down in my house. Yep. You could tell when I didn't do my chores because you probably hear me screaming. Well, wasn't only that, I heard your mama calling you every child that y'all had down there. If she didn't. She did a whole list, didn't she? Did she do? Yeah, my mama did the same thing. I'm surprised you didn't hear her call me the wrong name. No. You never heard her call me, get your little ass back in here? I thought that's what your name was for the longest time. Really? Shoot, for the long time I thought it was no. Hell. But anyway, let's get back on track. We can touch back on who we are and where we come from. But how you can probably tell who we are and where we come from. We from the deep south. Yeah, we are. And we don't, I guess you could say, we don't tell the truth. It's the only way to be. And my truth is that family didn't do nothing wrong. Not one thing. Oh, now, I used to watch that feller. Yeah, well, that old boy there, I'm not really going to say his name because it makes me cringe. Cringe? Oh, yeah. I love. So, he divides the plan. Well, let me back up just a little bit. Many years ago, he decided that he was going to go from doing storage units to doing some drama. And we all know drama sales. You gotta love that damn drama, man. So he decided to make up a thing, and he made up a thing about his landlord, and it was all false. It was all untruth. It was all based on lies. And it's been proven that it was based upon lies. So, moving forward, he decided that him and his old girl was going to move from the state that they're currently in down there to Florida. Now, this is the same guy whose girl has a man's name. Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. Yeah. I know you've been doing a little bit of binge watching, haven't you? I have. I hate to say it, but I have. And it kind of makes you ill, huh? Oh, every time I finish watching one, I end up having to take a shit because my stomach hurts. So there. On my word. So, they decided they want to buy some property in Florida. Now, whenever you go to purchase property, you want to kind of investigate the property that you want to purchase, correct? Well, that would be the smart thing to do. I mean, you're not going to want to go buy a piece of land that doesn't have a house on it and then part you want to buy a house on a piece of land. No, that would be stupid, right? So, I'm going to say he probably bought it sight unseen, but I could be wrong. Maybe he did go down to Florida and looked at it probably after he put his offer in and everything and what have you. But if anybody wants to, help me out here with a little bit of this because I got a lot going through my mind for what little bit of mind I got. Anyway, so he purchased this, I think it was 70 acres. Well, come to find out, he really can't build on it because it's swamp land. Yeah, that's why I borrowed my car with no motor. Right? So why would you buy swamp land? Apparently somebody didn't do their due diligence and investigate a little bit deeper into the whole thing. So everything was going along okay. Everything was looking good. Yeah. All right. Giz getting to know some people around there. But one thing about this fella, this old boy here, he's very cocky. Like some of them boys that we went to school with who thought they were all that and they tried to hit sights with us. So remember JR? Hell yeah. I hated that son bitch. I know. But, being cocky and thinking how the world, everybody loves me. Everybody wants me there. I'm such this big old bad personality on YouTube. Really? Dude, half the people in Otter Creek have never heard of you. Oh, you have to has heard of you, wish they hadn't. More than likely, yes. I'm going to have to agree with you on that. But, so this family that he started picking on, everything was good. Everything was fine. Up until he got an idea. And it was like that. The dumbest light bulb went off in that man's head. Yeah. I'm talking the dumbest light bulb. Went off. And he decided to start some drama down there in Florida too. I got friends in Florida. Yeah. Couple of friends. Not a whole lot, about a handful. But of course, you and I, we always just kept to ourselves. We never really were social butterfly. I would never have beer with that debonate. Whatever beer with though. No, we ain't going that route. That's what happened to JR. Right? So his idea was to create drama with his family when there wasn't a nanny. That was stupid. Isn't it though? I mean, they weren't bothering nobody. They were minding their business. They were doing their own thing. And lo and behold, this Bart boy swooped down and basically caused the world's biggest, excuse my French, ladies, shitstorm. I don't understand why people like to do that anyway. I mean, why can't they be content with what they have in their whole lives? But they never know around mess with somebody else's life. This shit bothers you. Well, it bothers a lot of people. Yeah. But to bother a family and to take and post pictures of them and then start mocking them, kind of like making them the joke of the day when they didn't do anything, right? Why what kind of person, what soul would do that? There's no soul there, I can tell you that. I mean, such depravity. I mean, why would he stoop so low? Why? Well, we got to go back and we got to look at some stuff. All the money he was making on YouTube during the drama time with his landlord, which he lost that case. Yeah, this man's lost every case he ever took to court. It's proven fact, but a lot of people swear by this man. Why? Why do people swear by this man? No idea. Your stupidity, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they just blinded by his lies. Kind of reminds me of a song. Yep. So, to drum all of this up, to put your plan into action. And this family. I know I keep going back to this, but it breaks my heart. I mean, I try to put myself in their shoes. And I don't know if I would be able to refrain from lashing back out at him. This family has shown so much restraint. And I gotta give them props for that, man. I mean, you and I, we wouldn't have showed any strength. But you know me, I'm not going to show no restraint to nobody. I mean, if I don't know you like I know you, then if you step on my toes, watch out, 'cause I'm going to stop back. I mean, they just minding their business. I don't know, man. I don't know what this world is coming to, what type of people are coming out of the woodwork. Everybody's jumping on the YouTube bandwagon. Yeah, it's like it's the next this thing. Yeah. There's a lot of I know you heard me, all the, some people clout chase it. Yeah. They're chasing the clout that they think that he's bringing to them. Well, I feel sorry for them in a way with this. They're going to end up finding out the truth of who this jackhole really is. Right? And it's sad. It really is. So, I'm just going to leave that in place. Now, because there's a lot of things I do know, and there's a lot of things I don't know. So I want to tell you that I started watching this old boy here, a long time ago. Because, in between doing nothing with all of my jobs that I had, I was really looking to get into that type of field, buying storage. Yeah, so I always thought that was kind of cool. Yeah. I think at one time, when was it? About 15, 20 years ago. Yep. We were looking into that, and then we both said, "No, that's going to interfere with our regular jobs." Right? Our regular jobs. We had to have them their regular jobs. Yeah, man, those regular jobs that ate up a lot of time. We really, goodness, between work and families and whatnot. There, I said that word again, whatnot. Yes, you do. On my word. So, yeah, I don't know what people complain about working an 8-hour day job. Hell, I didn't know what an 8-hour day was. Closest I came to it was 10 or 12. I know, right? Well, not long after we graduated high school, you went into that there military thing, didn't you? Yes, I do. Yeah, you joined what? The Army? Yeah, buddy. Hoorah. Yeah, me, I went to college. Yes, what was? No, well, I had the brains, but you were the blonde. Remember how that worked? Yeah. You get them laughing and I'll bust their head. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we both had our fair share of the strange jobs. Oh, yes. But your first job was working on that farm of your family's. Yep. Yeah. My first job was handing my mama the clothes to hang on the clothesline. Yeah, no matter that, I've done better time. I did believe I was maybe all about maybe 4 years old. That was my first job. Mama was out there hanging up longer on the line. That was my first job, Bill. You're giving her the next piece of clothing and hang up. Yeah. But yeah, I went to college, wired a little bit of book smarts, utilized that, traveled a little bit. I ended up there in Washington State for about 4 years with my job. I did a lot of traveling in the military. Yeah, I know you did. I think I do believe when you was over there in, Korea, yeah, you were writing back home and telling all kinds of stories, weren't you? Yes, I was. If you could only see that experience. I'll pass on that, my friend. I'll pass on that. Nah, man. Yeah, might traveled a lot. Washington State. Occasionally I'd end up down there in Nevada. A little bit here and there. Then I went clean across the state, ended up in Maryland, of God of all places. And, yeah, I didn't like it very much either. No, red light does not bark on the country. No. Then I ended up, now you probably maybe have heard of this place. I ended up in a little town in Kentucky. And this little town was called Paducah. Paducah, Kentucky, with my job. Now, mind you, I had to travel to the bigger cities. What? So they'd set me up and I traveled. Well, this job went on for about, good 10 to 11 years. And I said, okay, yo, I'm just tired. I was just tired of traveling. I needed to find something else. So I took my book smarts and applied it in another field. So I kind of went to the other side of the government field. You were in the military, and it's hard to find a job in the civilian world that matches your job in the military world, especially when your job in the military world was taking out the Bagnats. That's true. That's true. But I went to the other end of the government spectrum. So I really won't get into that, which is another reason why I will never show my face, because people know, and I don't want people to know, but that's neither here nor there. You can ask all kinds of questions that you want, but that doesn't mean I'm going to answer them. But, so, anywho, so, I've been married. You've been married? Been married 3 times. Same, brother, same. My last wife, I lost her. I lost her 12 years ago. My last wife, I wish I could have lost her. I'm sorry to hear that. What did you do to her? I'll never tell. Oh, you didn't find a holler and tosser in it, did you? Well, just don't go looking for it, is all I can say. So we both have decided we are going to be confirmed bachelors. L to yes. So there's just too much pain and heartache, and yeah, I just didn't tell Anig, you're 3 hours from me now and everything, and I'm so glad that I could come up and help you out and do everything for you, And been out of help to me, man, I'm telling you. Ever since I got injured while I was in the Army, makes life a little bit more difficult. Excuse me just a minute, man, I got a lot of pop. Yeah, so, I just wished you'd live a little bit closer to me, man. That's all. But it's all good. And I just want to say, thank you for allowing me to come up here and, just doing this with me and talking to you on it and everything and getting your feedback on this whole spiel and how it's all just turned into one great big debacle. I tell you what, thing, it's been good having you around me, man. Anytime, when you get back to driving, we're going to have to do the next fling down at my place, and that way you can visit with the animals. Hey, or did I tell you about that cat that came with my house? No. Yeah. I had a cat that came with the house. It's a cute little cat. He's a little feller cat. I think it's a little boar cat. He looks like the little Tom. But I'm going to tell you something. Half of his face is white and half of his face is black, so I called him Oreo. Now that means, his name. Oreo. Yeah. O-R-E-O. Right, with a glass of milk. But, I think, maybe sometime later this week, if you want to come down to the house and chill and get together and cook some dinner and do this again and eat dinner while we're doing that. How's that sound? So like a plan to me, bud. Maybe that way we can talk a little bit more, and that way you can be brought up to speed and get caught up on some more videos, and maybe you can pick some stuff out and tell me what you think. Yeah, I need to get back to watching some more of it, but it's just, Desert Island. There has been a channel that has, brought a lot more to the forefront. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Remember I've shared her link with you. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Yeah, she's doing a lot good. She really is. She did a lot good. And I hope she continues to do that. And I hope she goes somebody pee in a pod or something with it. Oh, no, man, that's wrong. It's two leads. Well, no wonder I couldn't find it where I looked for it. I sent you the lead. Man, what's wrong with you? I've been leaving it out of my case. Why? I do that ever so often. My goodness, you must be one of them yes people. You always hit yes. Prompt you to go forward. Yes, no, I don't. See? Anyway, two leaves in a pod. She's really there. She really did. She brings a lot more truth to the light. And I just want to put that out there. Also, she seemed like a good girl. Yeah, her heart's in the right place. Really is helping this family. Getting the justice that they deserve. That's good. Somebody needs to step up, well, there's a lot more players in this field than I've mentioned. And we can touch on that a little bit later on. But man, Doc, I really do want to appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day and allowing me to come up here. And did you know? No, hey, it was snowing outside. Yeah, I just saw that a minute ago. Now, that means what? You're going to have to cook, because I ain't driving home in this mess, babe. I guess I could slap some bologna sandwiches together. That sounds good to me. I want to appreciate everybody stopping in. Again, this is Road King. And this is Doc. And thanks, guys. We shall next time. Take care of yourselves and each other. That's right, guys. Hey, if I don't see you before Halloween, jack your own lantern. Jeez.